Hey everybody, so I've seen this going around YouTube for the last month or so. Tons of women have done this and I think it's a fun tag. So I decided to do it as well. It's not just my first Sephora order, it's my first Sephora orders because I only ordered one thing, at least as far back as I can go, and that would be a very short video. So I basically did it so everything that I could fit on a page, shrunk it down a little bit where it is still easy for me to read, and I will go through my first Sephora orders. And I like this video because, as you know, if you're a regular viewer, I like looking back. I've done the Where Are They Now videos for a handful of years now. There's quite a few of them. It's probably my biggest playlist. And so this is really just an extension of Where Are They Now, but it's looking specifically back at what I've ordered from Sephora. So let's start with the very first one that I can pull up, and I'll pop it on the screen over there, which is March 30th, 2008. So March 30th is my birthday. So I don't know if I went in store to get a birthday present and went on to purchase this or not. I have cut it off to where maybe the birthday gift part is. But March 30th, 2008, I went to the Sephora La Cantera. So this doesn't just show online orders. It shows all of my orders. And I picked up, and this, I don't think this is it. It's the Benefit Cosmetics Hula Matte bronzer. I'm pretty sure this, I know this is not it because that one, it had that annoying packaging where the top just flipped up, but it wouldn't come all the way off. So this is a replacement, although it looks like it is quite old by itself. I've hit pan on this. So this is a well-loved bronzer. I wish I knew how old it was. I don't know if it should still be around. Anyway, I still use it occasionally. I like it best. It's a little dark for my all over face. I like this best as in my crease. I didn't do that today. But, and if you want to know all the makeup I'm wearing today, that'll be listed in the description box. I reached for a handful of bronzers over this one. Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. The Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, the Bare Minerals Bronzer, Bobbi Brown Bronzer. It just sort of depends on what mood I'm in. And this is not one that I can reach for with any sort of regularity anymore. Okay, the next one I picked up was almost exactly a year later, March 29th, 2009. Could I really have not shopped at Sephora for an entire year? This is pre-YouTube, so anything's possible. So the day before my birthday, I went into Sephora again at the La Cantera location here in San Antonio, and I picked up an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On eye pencil in the shade 0 Black. It's funny. I went through a very long period of time where I was not wearing any black eyeliner, and I've just in the last couple of weeks started to play with it again. Still not sure how I feel about it. But anyway, this is not it. But I'm still very much a fan of the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliners. And this particular shade I really like. It's the shade Demolition, and it's a really dark, dark brown, almost black. Very creamy. Really enjoy it. Then I bought a gift card in 2010. That was the next time I came back. I don't know what I was doing with that gift card. But then in February of 2010, back to Sephora La Cantera. This is sticky, and I don't know why, and I think this needs to go in the garbage. I bought the NARS Blush. What has happened to this packaging? In the shade Orgasm. This is my first NARS purchase, and I think I'm just holding on to it for sentimental value. I don't use this. I haven't used it in years. Then I discovered there was an e.l.f. blush that was very similar. I can't remember the name of that one either, that I really liked, but that I think is a dupe for this, really. I just don't love this. I don't see what the hype is over Orgasm anymore. I can't even say that without rolling my eyes. I find there are other blushes in this shade range, this peachy, pinky tone, that are more flattering, that don't have to be named Orgasm. I don't know. Okay. I'm a lot older. I'm 8 years older now, so I have a lower tolerance for ridiculousness. Okay, then I purchased the Korres. Oh, looks like we went on a trip to San Francisco. I remember this trip. This was December of 2010. We were supposed to go to London. That was the winter that Europe got closed, basically. They had a huge snowstorm, and at the last minute, we switched our trip to go to London, and instead the next day we went to San Francisco. Pretty much the same weather in December. Actually, nicer weather usually in London. Just gonna put that out there. And I picked up two things at the Sephora on Powell Street. I picked up the Korres Lip Butter in Guava. Remember when that was just like the rage? Every YouTuber was talking about Korres Lip Butters, and they were just the best things in the world. Whatever happened to that? Anyway, I don't see Korres anywhere. I never hear anyone talking about it anymore. Anyway, Definitely still do not have that, but I do love, what am I currently using? Oh, the Kapari Coconut Lip Balm Glossy something, butchering the name, I'll put it below. Also using the Bite Beauty Sleep Mask for lips, and those are the two that I'm currently using a lot. Oh, the Erin Rose, I still have that in my purse. And those are the standouts at the moment, but I can, those recycle. But not, well, we'll just wait because you'll see that they don't always. And I also picked up the Viktor and Rolf Flowerbomb Rollerball, which, this is it. This is 8 years old and still smells. I should just put it on. I used to love Flowerbomb. I used to buy it when it was only available at Nordstrom. And that's what I loved about it. It was very unique. You could only get it in one place. Nobody else carried it. Nobody else smelled like this. I remember when, oh, you know what? This doesn't smell so good. It's like, this has gone off. Okay, it smells a little more alcohol-y than perfumey. That's going to go away. Anyway, I remember I used to wear it when Jake, my oldest, was in middle school, and his English teacher in 6th grade complimented me and was like, oh my God, what does that smell? So it's been a really long time, and then everyone, it's got carried at Sephora, and then everyone was wearing Flowerbomb, and I didn't want to smell like everyone else. So that's why it's half used. And nowadays, my fallback is the Hermes Amber Narguilé. I went through the Laura Mercier Amber, what is it called? There's another scent from them that has an amber scent. I just used all that up. And I'm blanking out on what I'm wearing right now. It's another, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I will list below what I'm currently wearing, but I really need to get into Sephora and smell the new Nest one that everyone keeps recommending, Cocoa Woods. So that looks promising for fall. But my all-time fallback is always the Hermes Amber Narguilé, which unfortunately is not sold at Sephora. Okay, moving along. Then fast forward like 8 months to August of 2011, and I got the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation in the color Gobi, which is described as for light skin with yellow undertones. I have searched all over my house. I can't find it anywhere. I know I still have it. I shouldn't still have it. It's 7 years old, almost. But, and I picked that up back at La Cantera again. But I guarantee you, as soon as I turn off the camera and go to put the stuff away, it will be sitting there. I don't know where it went. Back then, NARS Sheer Glow was everyone's go-to foundation. If you had dry skin, I remember Tanya Burr, Pixie Woo 2 back in the day. She was the one who got me turned on to NARS Sheer Glow. I don't even think I'm a shade Gobi anymore. I think they've come out with more shades since then. I should look back into trying Sheer Glow. I didn't like the newest launch that their long wear didn't work for me. I should go back and pick up some Sheer Glow and see if I still love it as much as I used to way back in the day. There's a video idea. Okay, we're almost done. Then something that I am horrified to admit, I also bought the Rosebud perfume, Rosebud Salve in a tube in December of 2011. I'm pretty sure this is the same tube. I'm pretty sure it should not be going on my lips. I don't know. Maybe it's not. But I don't know. It does last 2.5 years. It says it lasts 30 months, but we are way past that point. So we're just going to not talk about that anymore. I've already mentioned the lip balms I'm enjoying. That is a good one as well. But that's kind of gross. Okay. And then I picked up in February 2012, back in my usual La Cantera. Anyway, that's my personal favorite in the San Antonio options. We have 2 Sephoras, and the one at La Cantera is a little closer to my house, so I like that one. Anyway, I picked up the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 20 Mini. I didn't even splurge for the whole thing, and I got it in the shade Nude. Another question, why did I stop wearing that? It's a great tinted moisturizer. I think then we discovered It's CC Cream, and that was sort of it for the tinted moisturizers, but that's another one where maybe I need to go back and pick up another little tube of it and see if I still love it as much now as I did then. I think at that point I was well into making YouTube videos, and I'm sure as soon as I ran out of that, I picked up something else because we like the next newest shiny object here on YouTube. Then the last thing I want to talk about, and it's another embarrassing thing to show you, but I don't care. I'm not getting rid of it. This is, I picked it up in Houston at the Sephora at the Houston Galleria, And this was April 2012. This must have been during their VIB sale, I'm guessing. There's probably more. Did I not buy more? I don't know. And this is the Glossy Stain Lip Color 15 Rose Vinyl. It's still amazing. It's still my go-to shade. It's still my all-time favorite. This was the predecessor to most liquid lipsticks. This was, I'm going to get it all over me, and then I'm going to have to, it doesn't come off. It sort of stains your skin, as it should. It's just, it looks really bright here. But when you put it on your lips, you have to layer it to build it up to this. It's just the most beautiful skin brightening shade if you're fair skinned. It stays in the kind of neutral, not so bright. Don't let this deceive you. I've done a few a little brighter than this, but it's in the same shade range as what I have on my lips. And it stays put. So if you're giving a presentation or you're at a party and you don't want to have to keep retouching your lipstick up, these glossy lip stains are still superior to anything on the market. I feel like YSL is phasing these out, and I feel like they're making a huge mistake. But as usual, nobody's asking me for my opinion. Anyway, that's a look at my handful of orders, my first orders that at least as far back as I can go online from Sephora. It was interesting. Have a couple of ideas of makeup to play with in upcoming videos. So I see another stop at Sephora. See what this video does? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you had any of these, still use any of these. How far back can you go on your Sephora account, and what's your earliest order? So my very first one, just to be clear, that the earliest I can access is March 30th, 2008. Can you go earlier than that? I want to hear about it. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for spending some time with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.